We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Break off your pursuit, or we'll open fire.
Irrelevant.
Is it? You've scanned our vessel. You know we can match your firepower.
You will be assimilated.
It's me, Sam of SG1, back for another Star Trek, the official Star Trek, the official Starships collection review. This time we're doing issue 130. This is where they end this is where this subscription service should have ended, 130. But we're getting more ships because we demand them, and I'm sure Bennett Eaglemoss is going, for fuck's sake, and bringing out more ships. So, and I'm like, yep, keep bringing them out. I'll have them, please. So we are doing issue 130, The Borg Probe. Now, this one I have been waiting for with bated breath because it's from a great episode. So, as per usual, nice glassy magazine, and then we shall get the ship itself. But more on that in a while. So, specification: operated by the Borg Collective. Type: scout ship. In operation 2370s. Location: Delta Quadrant. Length: 180 meters. Pretty big. Propulsion, transport, energy, weapon, energy beam emitters, probably tractor beams, and probably shield draining torpedoes as well, I would think. So that is a fantastic image, that. Going through transwarp, that is a fucking lovely picture. Like all Borg vessels, the Borg was simple geometric shape that comprised various plates like tube-like girders stuck on its exterior, with a seemingly haphazard manner, with green energy signatures shining out from within. Its primary location appeared to be exploring space in search of technology worthy of assimilation. A transwarp coil was a Borg propulsion device that allowed the ships to travel much faster than Starfleet vessels. A coil needed at least 30 teradynes of force to create a transwarp conduit. And then we've got some images from the episode there, but that's I believe that's the same one as the front cover. That's no bad thing. It's a really cool image. And then we've got some images from the episode itself. Which I love that episode because at the beginning you see what it's like to be a Borg. The Voyager crew collected 8 kilotons of debris from the Borg wreckage. Wreckage of the Borg Probe. Captain Janeway nearly helped to find the transwarp coil, although they only found one and it was badly damaged. Janeway also found a small sphere that was made from some kind of polytrinic alloy. When began to expect it, Harry Kim told us to put it down as it had been crawling around the floor, and he suspected that it was an auto-regeneration unit. And then we get a top and bottom view there, top and side view even, which is really cool. They're getting really sparse with these topographical views. Borg Probe were capable of travelling at both warp and transwarp speeds. After entering transwarp conduit, the Borg ship would project a structural integrity field ahead of itself to prevent from breaking up under the extreme gravimetric pressure. They were extending the hull. They were emitted to chronotron field in front of the ship while in transwarp conduit to compensate for the temporal stress they were under. Energy for Borg ships was produced by numerous power nodes, each generating enormous amounts of power, which was distributed throughout the ship via means of plasma conduits. Borg vessels were mostly made of titanium, and they were known for its extreme hardness. Titanium was 21.4 times as hard as a diamond, and the Borg tactical drones were largely composed of it. Like all Borg ships, the Borg Probe featured numerous data nodes. These portable storage devices possessed contained enormous amounts of information, such as how many drones there were on the ship, long-range sensor telemetry, assimilation logistics, and the location of other Borg vessels. Then we've got designing the probe. Again, John Eves. John Eves was asked to come up with a new Borg ship for Star Trek First Contact that designed felt too smooth and simple. The producers liked his overall shape. So we've got some really nice images from John Eves there. Quite like that one. That's quite cool. That could almost be like a Borg space station. That'd be quite cool. And then we've got director Cliff Bole, who directed Best of Both Worlds, and he passed away in 2014, which is sad. Yeah, he did quite a lot of episodes. Best of Both Worlds, Dark Frontier, Lonely Among Us as well. He directed quite a lot. His name crops up quite throughout the franchise. Q and the Grey, Explorers, Remember Me. Then we've got on screen. First appearance, Dark Frontier. But this does appear in Star Trek Armada as well as one of the as sort of the equivalent to the Defiant class. And what makes this ship unique is the fact that it fires beams and not pulses, whereas all the other Bird of Prey, the Romulan equivalent, and I can't remember what they call it in a minute, and the Defiant all fire pulses. This fires beams, so it makes it much more efficient. Trivia: whereas the Borg Queen was used for sex to try and seduce Data in Star Trek First Contact, the Queen was more of an evil mother figure as she tried to seduce Seven of Nine into rejoining the collective. In Dark Frontier, the Borg Queen actress Susanna Thompson saw this maternal ratio as the key to Seven's dilemma. There were only two maternal figures, said Thompson, Janeway and the Borg Queen. These two sides were pulling at Seven. The photon torpedo that destroyed the Borg probe in the teaser of Dark Frontier was initially deleted from the script for budgetary reasons, but it was reinserted at the last moment with additional funds were found to help give the episode a spectacular start. 7 of 9 had been in a purple jumpsuit for the first time in Dark Frontier. This outfit was introduced because of the previous blue costume had caused problems with the special effects department when filming against blue. Image of the ship on the back. So, on to the ship itself. Now, this is fucking awesome. Now, this is what annoys me, because I've got this one out for the one of the next reviews I'm doing, which will be the Arctic one, because we've got an unassimilated version. Now, this thing looks great. It's got the Borg green, glowing with energy. You've got all the, the pipe work going on, but it's also like you picked out in silver parts here and there, and it just looks fucking great. It really does look fucking great. Now, you get a good one like this, and this one's supposed to be Borg as well, but there's no silver picked out on it, which is a fucking crying shame. And the green paint is just kind of slapped on, whereas this looks like it's glowing with energy almost. So one of the projects I'm going to be starting doing is I'm going to get fucking Christmas out of the way, because I work retail and I'm not going to have time to fucking pull my socks up at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some silver paint and dry brush onto there and make it look akin to this. Which is a shame really, because that is a great model. But more on that in the next review. So we'll just put that back on the stand. And we can put you over there. And you can stay. And it falls off. Great. So yeah, this is fucking cool. I really love this. I've always loved the episode it came from as well. Because like I say, it's the first time you see what it's like to be a Borg, which is really cool. And I've noticed that the top and the bottom are exactly the same. So you got that, but it's reversed, so it's kind of, you twist it around and it's the same on each side. That is no bad thing. It's just cool. I like it. Yeah, this is really well done, Eagle Moss. Really well done. Although my dad did call it a Borg turd, and you know what? He's not wrong. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. There's not a lot to be said about it really, because due to the shape on it, but the detail on it is just great. It really is great. And then we get the stand, and then on the bottom we get Borg Probe, which is cool, and it fits on the stand thus. A little, it's not very snug, but it does sit there quite nicely. Now, should you get this? Yes, if you love the Borg like I do, you should definitely, this should be definitely in your collection. And if you're a completionist like me, you can't miss this one. You've got to get it. It's from a great episode as well. When Voyager was good. Yeah, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I just can't deny how good it is. It's just that good. So yeah. So please like, share and subscribe and hit that notification bell to tell you when I've got new content out. And would you be a dear and please donate to my Patreon, which should be here. And then you can check out my playlist, which should be around here. So yes, thank you very much. And I will catch you all later for the next review. I've got 2 more to do, then I'm caught up. Then I'm just waiting for my more ships, because it's fucking, all I do is wait for Starships. So anyway, so that's me, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.